Hey, what's good, comic fans? It's Confire Rich here, and just want to make a short video talking about some of the stuff that happened at D23, some stuff I'm excited about. But let's jump into it. So first you had Civil War, dropped the trailer. I heard it was amazing. I'm sure that it was. It's basically going to be Avengers 2.5. I mean, I know it's a Captain America movie, but it's got every character from Avengers in it, minus the Hulk, as of right now. I'm not sure if they announced any Spider-Man information with him being in there or not. I feel like that they did, but that's not what everybody's really talking about. You do have Vision in there, which I think is pretty cool. They said there was a really cool segment with Ant-Man. So you also have Ant-Man in there, and he's going to have his, comedic timing and stuff like that. Seeing him interact with the Avengers or whichever side they decide to go with him on will be interesting. I personally still like his sidekick in Ant-Man a little bit better. He was Michael Pena. He was just hysterical in that movie. I know he's probably not going to make an appearance in Civil War or anything like that, but they had that. They had some concept art from Doctor Strange. I don't even know if they've started shooting that. If they have, they just started, so there's no footage or anything like that. But they've got all the concept art done. I saw some of it. Maybe I'll probably throw a picture of it up here in this video over here or something. Looks awesome. Didn't really excite me any. I mean, we'd seen concept art, from people just wanting to sketch them in themselves, but anyway, yeah, not too excited about that. I mean, I'm really, really excited about Doctor Strange. Don't get me wrong. I want to see that. I love Benedict Cumberbatch. I love him in Sherlock and everything that he's in. But as far as the concept art, it's kind of like, oh, that's really cool. It didn't really, do anything for me one way or another. Next, you were talking, I don't know if they made an announcement about Rogue One, and I want to talk about it here because I do like this. When I found out the casting for it, I was really excited because Rogue One, the first anthology film, has got Danny Yen in it. And that's my dude. I don't know if any of y'all have ever watched IP Man or Ip Man or however you say it. Anyway, it's a story about the guy who trained Bruce Lee. And that movie's awesome. I know it ain't got nothing to do with comics, but Danny Yen, who played in that movie, is in this, and I'll put a screenshot of that up too, of the cast for Rogue One. And man, that is a mean looking group. I don't know if they're resistance fighters or if they look more like bounty hunters or whatever, but they look rough. Danny Yen's the one sitting down. He's got that staff, just holding there, just looking like some kind of kung fu master. The dude's bad, and I'm that kind of made me even more excited, if that was even possible, to see this Rogue One. I think that's pretty tight. Next, you got the theme park. This Star Wars going on. This is going to be 2 14-acre expansions at Disney World and Disneyland, and I'm like, oh, I can't wait for that. I mean, they got some other stuff, at Disney World that it's interesting for adults or whatever. I went a couple years ago with like 3 dudes. We're walking around. Can't ride nothing. I like what me and 3 dudes going to do. We're going to get on the Dumbo. We're going to get on the flying carpet and stuff like that. It was, without kids going, for me, it wasn't the greatest. You put a Star Wars section in there, oh man, I don't even know how I'm going to act. I know when I take my kids, my daughter's begging to go. She's right at that age. She just turned 5. She's all about princess, everything under the sun. And I know when the time comes to take my kids, if I take my kids to that park and they've got the Star Wars thing built, I'm sorry, them kids going to be disappointed. We walking past everything. We walking past the cancel. The cancel. We're going to walk past the castle. They're going to be, Elsa and Anna and Sleeping Beauty and Cinderella, all of them. They all going to be lined up. We're just going to wave at them. Keep on going because I ain't got time to stop. My son Asher, he going to be screaming because there's Mickey Mouse or Donald Duck or whatever those little people are over there. I ain't got time for them. I ain't got time. We're going straight to the park. We ain't riding nothing. We're going straight to Star Wars and we just going to hang out. Might dress up. But they did say it was going to be really cool, that there's going to be droids, going up and down the street, and that it's really going to be like in that world completely, live bands at the cantinas and stuff like that. And I'm just like, oh, it just sounds really cool. You can do a mission in the Millennium Falcon, where they're, I don't know, driving it or something. I don't know what all they're gonna have. It's gonna be awesome. Semi excited about that. Really excited about it. But again, that's way on down the line. That's not something that's about to pop up in the next couple months or anything like that. So that's on down the line. So moving on, we've got Colin Trevorrow, the guy who directed Jurassic Park, is going to be directing one of the Star Wars. I think it's episode 9. I think it's going to be episode 9 that he's going to be doing directing. Again, this is the guy that did Jurassic Park. You take that for what it's worth. Crushed at the box office. Absolutely crushed at the box office. For me personally, there were, problems with it storytelling-wise and some stuff that happened. But at the end of the day, it was a fun film. I did enjoy Jurassic Park. I actually watched it twice. So I don't have a problem at all with him directing a Star Wars film. I think he's going to come and bring something really awesome to it. And again, high intensity action and stuff like that. And I'm down for that. This last piece of news that I'm going to talk about real quick, and this is what got me excited more than anything. And it was really I don't know. When I read the tweet, it excited me. And I'm going to put the tweet on here. But Boyega, the guy who plays Flynn, tweeted out something like, if my blaster fails or I don't have my blaster, it's good to know that I'll have a lightsaber close by. And I read that tweet and I was like, say what? Because I don't know, we didn't really know anything about this character so much other than he's either a stormtrooper or pretending to be a stormtrooper, gets out of being a stormtrooper or whatever. Daisy Ridley's helping him escape from something, but he doesn't look one with the Force whenever we're seeing him in these trailers. And so it's awesome to know he's going to have a lightsaber. And it's not like, I'm going to find one and fumble around with it. The new poster that they released, and I'll put that in here as well, he's holding it. It's Daisy Ridley up in the front, which we're pretty sure is probably a Skywalker or Solo's kid or whatever. Probably Han Solo's kid and Leia. And then you got Kylo Ren. He's over there with the saber. And then you've got Finn or Boyega with his lightsaber. And I'm just like, I don't know why that excited me so much. For me, more Jedi, more people learn how to use the Force means some more awesome fights. And when I read that, I was dope. For whatever reason, that excited me more than all this other information. I know it's probably crazy, but I just thought that was cool because I didn't see it coming. The way they just kind of dropped it, I thought was really neat. Definitely getting that poster. It'll look nice up in my little room over here. But that's all I got. So like, comment, subscribe, get in the conversation. Hey, let me know what you think. Out of all the news that come out of D23, I'm sure there's some stuff I missed. I just kind of hit some of the highlights that stuck out of my mind that interested me the most. Comment, let me know. Get back at me. Tell me what you think. How do you feel about Finn having that lightsaber? What do you think about the theme park? But anyway, until next time, I'm out.